So we're supposed to train at 10, and my training buddy is still not here. I've been wanting to go for about 15 minutes, and I took 3 about 40 minutes ago. So I'm pretty much going insane to work out right now, but I have to wait a little bit longer because he's still not here. But anyway, it's a bench day, some bench presses. Probably gonna do some pulse reps, try to pulse about 1 to 2 seconds and explode up with I don't know what we're gonna do, but probably a medium weight, not that heavy. Focus on some powerlifting and some floor presses after. And after this I'm gonna have a little talk about how the progress is going with my training. It's going pretty well, just heads up, but I'm gonna talk mostly about the deadlifts because that's my focus and really try to focus on that form and talk about that. But I'm gonna wait till they're here so we can actually work out. See you in a minute. So what we're trying to do right now, instead of having a grip like this, I'm going a little bit wider. I go completely right on the first ring, barbell, and they say you have more lat activation having this grip, so it should increase your bench press. I'm trying that right now. So the weight ain't going up too high, warming up with 1 plate at the moment. Man, they're still not there. And it's 18 minutes over time. So you finally here. Finally here, man. Hey guys, what is up? So during this workout footage I actually want to talk about my programming like I promised in my last video. But I don't want to do it after this workout footage because in my opinion the video will be stretched out way too long and you'll be just looking at random workout footage for no particular reason. So during this workout footage I'm just going to talk about, I'm not going to talk about how my program is, but I'm talking about why I started my program and how I did it. So first of all, my program is right here. It's very simple. It's made on Excel. If you want it, I can send it to you if you like. I made it on Excel. It just talks about, well, at the moment you can't see it anyway since it's picture in picture, so it's too small, but it says what day it is, what movement you're gonna do, the set and reps, if it's warm up or not, the weight used, you can just write it down, and the RPE. So RPE is like a scale from 1 to 10, how much effort you should put in that set. Like it's RPE 10, you should not be able to get any more reps than stated on that program. If it's RPE 8 to 9, you should have like 1 to 2 reps left in the tank. That's how I work, that's how I made this. How did I make this? I made this based on the experience that I have. I made a powerlifting program before and I tried it out. A friend of mine tried it out and more people that I know tried it out. They liked it, though it needed a little bit tweaking because the effort you had to put in the workouts was too big. The stress and the strain put on your body was too big. So when you actually came to a heavy lifting session, your body may be fatigued a little bit and you cannot press the weights that are stated on it. Like it's based on 1 rep maxes that I already know of myself. I wrote it all down on the whiteboard, but it should be based on your own 1 rep max. How to figure out the 1 rep max are more ways. You can just try it out in the gym, but be sure you have a spotter and have proper form before you try 1 rep max. Or you can actually, there are more kind of calculators on the internet that based on the percentage used and your weight, like a 5x5 and how much effort you put in it. You can just search up on the internet, but I recommend you just try it out yourself and really see where you are at the moment. Or you can like buy any program online or get any free program online. They will work and they will actually get you results. Because that's gonna get me to my next point. Why should you start a program and why is it better than just wing it in the gym and have like a bro split and do whatever you like when you feel like it? First of all, you're not gonna feel your best every single day, and the days that you do not feel your best, you're probably gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna skip this workout, or I'm gonna skip a few reps, skip a few sets, and that's the whole point. When you got a program, you gotta stick to. The reps, the sets, the movements are all written down on it, and it keeps you consistent. Since consistency is like the most important part of dieting, weightlifting, and pretty much everything in life. You need to be consistent with what you do. So that's why I really started the program. I noticed, especially in my cut, that there are days where I feel weaker. Even though I take pre-workout or have a nice pre-workout meal, There are days where I feel weaker and do not really feel like working out, and just be like, let's skip a set, let's do 3 sets instead of 4 sets, let's skip incline bench instead of doing incline bench, and just keep it with flat bench, or do a set less, or just like hit it 4 reps instead. Well, I actually need to hit 5 reps. Right now, if I hit 4 reps, I'm just gonna lower the weight and try another set for 5 reps. So that way I actually fulfilled my whole workout program without slacking, even though I'm feeling bad. Even though you're feeling bad, you still have to stick to the program. At least that should be a mindset. Of course, if you have a program, you can still be like, screw it. But in the end, the only thing you're doing is yourself. If you're not like sticking to the program and you're expecting results, I don't think it's gonna work. You're not gonna get any results for the work you did not put in. Keep that in mind. So that's the reason why I actually started a workout program, and the reason why I do this myself is mainly because I want to be a personal trainer. I'm actually working towards being a personal trainer right now, so I want to build as much experience. I read, I research, and based on that I actually made these workout programs. Also I bought more programs in the past, so I know how more experienced lifters actually make these programs and what they base it on and what they use to do it. But the good thing is, if you make it yourself, you can actually it is powerlifting program, but actually there are a lot of kind of like what you can call quote unquote bodybuilding style lifting. A lot of hypertrophy movements like extended pec decks. You do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Why would you do that on a powerlifting program? Why would you like fatigue yourself more when you can use that energy to put into heavy lifting in one of the compounds? It's because I still care about growing the muscle and actually doing it for the aesthetic look. That is the reason why I started lifting, and that will always be my main reason. But I also like to actually gain strength, because you can also say the more weight you need to have amount of muscle mass to move amount of weight. Does that make any sense? So with that in mind, I do powerlifting just for that. It is a good way to gain muscle mass in your compounds, because you cannot just keep going on 12 to 15 reps, even though muscle growth is proven to be the best in progressive overload. So if you keep upping the weight or upping the reps with the same weight, that's progressive overload and your muscles should grow. But it gets very boring to do the same thing over and over again. That's why powerlifting, they call it powerbuilding nowadays. So you can actually call this a powerbuilding program. And that's how I made it. That's why I do it. And I really recommend everyone who, especially when you're starting, to follow some kind of program. You can buy a cheap one online, you can get a free one. There are enough free ones online. Simplyshredded.com, bodybuilding.com, follow a Steve Cook program, Big Man on Campus, I don't know. But follow some kind of program that like correlates to the goals that you have. And like I said, stay consistent with it, because that's the key to actually building any result, getting successful in any part of your life. It's also with your study. If you want to achieve something career-wise, it's the same with weightlifting, it's the same with dieting. You cannot diet for a week, eat bad for a week, and expect getting any leaner. You cannot do that. That's why I also want to announce, this is actually my second day of a 12-week challenge that I'm gonna put on myself. You can join me for 12 weeks. I'm not gonna have any cheat days. I do gonna have repeat days and still do flexible dieting, so I still eat donuts or whatsoever. But cheat days actually not counting macros for every day for 12 weeks long. So I'm gonna count my macros. Even the holidays coming up, no excuses. If you want something, get started today. So keep progressing. This is gonna be the end of the video. Actually, don't even know how long. This is already going on for 13 minutes. It's way too long. I'm gonna cut something out, but I want to thank you for watching. If you liked it, please press the like button, it helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you want any more information and want to follow my journey. Share the video, comment if you got anything to say, be it negative or positive, I'll read it.